It is me, Johnson Chan, and this is going to be a somewhat different Bitcoin clown world because I actually have to do some stuff tomorrow. So I'm going to do this video today. I was also thinking about doing it today anyway, and I don't think I'll be able to. I'm not going to do a video tomorrow, so I'd rather just get this out of the way now. And I thought it's going to be mostly focused on Metaverse Pro. So, I mean, well, let me get the links out, and then I'll say what's gonna happen with the markets overall. So I just gotta figure out. I hit the wrong thing here. Let's see. What is the name of the? Okay, so this is episode number 556. So, okay. Bitcoin Clown World News number 556. Metaverse Pro DAO and all Rebase DAOs tank. Is it over? Rug pulled? Let's see. Really. What happened? Is it over? Okay, I gotta figure. Okay, so I gotta replace and with this. Okay, then I was right. I don't know, 00 intro and setup. Okay, and put a space in here. Okay. All right, so I gotta tweet this out, get the link, and I'll post it in Discord as well. So. Okay, well, obviously, I hope it's not over. Otherwise, we're all going to be in a lot of trouble, especially me. I don't know, we'll just do this shit. I don't care. Alright. Post on Gab. Okay. Okay, here. I got it. Alright, I'm just going to block people that fucking do that. Let's see. Okay. Oh, whoops! I forgot to say I'm live. Oh, live now. Oh, great. All right. Okay. All right. Well, whatever. I'll just write this. All right. So everything's tweeted. I'll wait a little bit. I don't even know how many. Because I do want to maybe try to keep this a little short because I assume I'm going to be spending a lot of time explaining stuff. Alright, so let me just look at the markets real quick while I wait for people to get into the chat. What is Web3, the new version of the internet? Oh, great. Everyone's getting in on this. Alright, very well. Very well. Okay, so basically, I don't know. I think Metaverse Pro has gone down like, well, I know, like I told her, I bought in at 550, and now this piece of shit has been going down to 94.33, so I'm kind of stuck. It was actually interesting. I was in the Discord basically every single day, and then I could just see in real time all the crazy FUD going on. I was like, see, the funny thing is, someone like me should definitely be nervous, but I'm not, because I've seen this for decades, man. And I mean, I made sure I did my homework. I mean, of course, I could be wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. Otherwise, we're all screwed. And you know, like I've been telling people, you know, go forgive mom and dad so that like you can stop being fearful and angry, because that's really the source of all your emotional trauma. Because it's not normal for a man or even a woman really to act crazy, right? You just act like that because you're angry at mom and dad. Then you gotta do the silent prayer, as Jesse Lee Peterson says. But, I mean, I don't know. Now I'm just telling people to go do that, and eventually they'll, you know, because even when I heard it for years, watching Jesse Lee Peterson on and off, you know, I chose not to do it until one day I just woke up and it's like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of living like this, and I'm sick and tired of being, like, emotionally panicky. So, you know, I keep hearing about this Jesse Lee Peterson guy and forgive mom and dad. Let me actually give that a serious try. And that's actually God's way of, you know, bringing you back so that, like, you can stop being psychotic. So that's why I'm able to, like, just be so calm. You know, because, you know, might as well. Because one day you're going to drop dead anyway, so everything you do just doesn't really Well, you can't take it with you to the afterlife, so. Alright, so, alright, I think that's enough time. So, pretty much what happened was, you know, the price of Metaverse Pro basically tanked. It just kept dying. As you can see here, it was just a nice steady. In fact, we haven't had a red candle in like forever. We've had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 days of red candles. The good news is, this is a one-day chart. The good news is, not only have I been watching this site like a hawk in real time, I'll move my camera down a bit. Right? I am seeing a significant amount of buying resistance, so that's a very good sign. Number 2, I've seen a lot of people complain in Discord, and then subsequently I see a lot of dumping. So that means people are actually abandoning the project. I mean, nothing we can do, but the sooner they leave, the better, because we gotta get this over with. And number 2, I'm actually seeing that this wrapped staked meta that's deposited is actually going down a bit. So that actually tells me that people are leaving. Now, with that being said, it used to be as high as like 142, 142.5K. So really not a lot of people abandoned. It's very odd. But that basically means most people are still in here. I mean, they kind of have to because you're kind of stuck. So the only saving grace is I thought yesterday would finally be a green candle, but it didn't happen. But we did get a red hammer, and then we're getting basically another red hammer today. So the important thing is I think we finally stopped the bleeding, right? This is from a technical analysis. So, you know, that's what we want to see. Consolidations, hammers, just something. Basically, like what I always say in like cryptocurrency in general. What you want to see is the price basically stabilizing, not doing much, or ideally stabilize and then go up a little bit each day, and then eventually it takes off like a rocket, because that's how it always goes. The important thing is we don't want to see this, where you can see my mouse. It's just straight, big, solid red candles straight down to hell. And boy, was it rough. But in the meantime, I've mostly just been fully compounding. I actually took out cash for like one day because I thought this coin was going to keep going down, and then it bottomed out yesterday at like 83 bucks. So I bought the dip. So I got a little bit of something. Right? But man, I really wish I aped in at like this price, but you know, that's just how it goes. So pretty much, I forgot to write in the, let me write in the description. Okay, let me see. Edit title and description. I'll reach out in just a second. I'm also now on the Metaverse Pro bond policy team, so you know we have a core group to make sure bonds don't kill the project. Okay, and just hit the enter key there. Yeah, so I'm actually on the bond policy team, but Nilo still heads it. But I haven't heard from him in a while. So yeah, no red candles, it hurts. Yeah, no kidding. Hey Jeff. So yeah, but anyway, basically what was happening was I didn't actually know this because you know how I always say I don't like bonds, so I don't really care. Well, what was happening was these giant numbers, they were too big. So we were talking like 20, 25%, 30%. And long story short, whales were buying up like hundreds of thousands, maybe several hundred thousands of dollars worth of these bonds at like 25, 30% discounts. They were apparently getting passive income because like a bond, it pays you a little bit. And then at the end, you get a full meta, right? For each, you know, price of meta that you get. Basically, you're getting a bunch of meta essentially for free. So what they were doing, and the chat called it arbitraging. Basically, they got a bunch of really cheap meta for free, and then dumped that shit. And then that was causing basically this to happen. Like all the whales were arbitraging. And then panic ensues, FUD ensues, so more panic selling happens. So now we have extra sellward pressure. And then because the 66 pool was paying out such a crazy high APY, what a lot of people were doing was like apparently hitting the claim button and then just dumping everything on the market, right? It just kept dumping and dumping and dumping, and then it was just an endless cycle of dumping, and buying pressure could not keep up, and the Treasury could not keep up. So for whatever reason, I think it makes sense. Holy actually turned off the buyback mechanism for the Treasury. which makes sense because there's no real source of income from the bonds. As you can see here, it's kind of anemic. So so basically the team had to cut the APY on 66 stake like really badly. So now it's down to like, 2.1% daily ROI, which is still really good. A lot of people got angry about that, fudded about it, and then dumped, right? People who wanted to leave. But the good news is because the APY is a lot smaller, the hyperinflation has pretty much, been dialed back a lot. So now it's just harder and harder to dump because it's just not printing that many meta, right? You can only dump when you have a lot of meta or a lot of something. That can't happen if the inflation rate is under control, right? That's why in real life we have central banks, right? Because they're all about that shit. I've been compounding since I invested in the meta. Yeah, same here. But to be honest, I should have just kept hitting the claim button, and then when I had all that cash, then this bottom hits, and then I buy back in, and I have like a crazy dollar cost average, right? So, but what are you gonna do? The important thing is that like the developers do not give up. If they give up on this project, we're completely screwed, and then we all lose our money. So, but I don't think that's the case, thankfully. Yeah, so that's pretty much a brief summary of what happened with the stupid price. And I'm still watching the defined.fi website, right? And so far, I've seen a couple of whales try to manipulate the price by dumping a lot of meta. But it either immediately gets bought up or enough of it gets bought up at first and then, eventually comes back up. So far, it's been doing pretty well. So we'll see. Plus, last night was first of all it was Christmas week. Then last night was Christmas, and then today is basically a Sunday. So, and then according to Greg Manarino, we're supposedly supposed to have a Santa Claus rally in the stock markets. So if that happens, a lot of money will flow back into the stock markets, and then we'll see what they decide to do with crypto. But, excuse me. Yeah. So Nalo and I told Holy, because we were watching the bond markets, okay, we have to keep adjusting the bonds. So Holy adjusted. That's actually how I know he's probably legit, because he immediately changed the bonds. So that's why the bonds right now, because right now the bond, I don't know what formula it was using, but it was way too crazy. Like the bonds just kept going up as a yield too fast. Like for example, the price of Meta was $110. It'll drop 20, and then the bond yield's like 5%, right? And then a couple of whales would come in, dump the price, so like $500,000, and then Meta price crashes to like $83. Then what happens is like 30 minutes later, the bond, even though the price of Meta is at like $87 after a little bit of a buyback, the bond went immediately back to 9%. That's not supposed to happen. It's basically what was happening was the bond discount was going up too fast relative to the price of Meta. That was what was causing this infinite cascading negative death spiral loop, right? So if it doesn't get fixed, Meta literally goes to zero because the fucking bonds were like screwing everything up. So Holy kept fixing it. I stayed on a lot longer, because I was awake, and I told him, hey, we still have to fix it, and then he fixed it. So Holy definitely is aware of what the problem with the bonds is, and I think it's correct. So it'll still provide a decent discount, but it's going to wait basically until Meta's up above a certain price, like I think $110, $120 or whatever. And what's nice is when people do buy a bond, it really crashes the bond yield, and that's what you want, right? Because we can't have everyone just jumping into the bonds, putting in $3 million, and then completely screwing up the project, because that $3 million is going to become $4.5 million worth of dumping in 5 days. And it's just going to like completely kill us. I should have stopped compounding. The price was going crazy high. I could sell and buy back at a discount. Yeah, I gave me more money. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we all know about this guy who sold like a couple of days before Christmas, and then he bought back at the bottom and doubled up his meta, right? He now has like 12 or 1400 meta when he started with like 600. We're so jealous. So that was the bonds. Then the next thing was dealing with the stupid high APY of the Diamond Hand Club. So this was paying out like 1 billion%, 9 billion%, or whatever. So again, I already explained this, but basically, again, the claims were constantly coming in. It was actually a lot of money, and they all just kept selling their claims. All right, so we had the bond pressure plus claims, and it was just it was a complete disaster. So yeah, but and then of course people are complaining, you're cutting the APY, false advertising, just leave it. Just the thing that's really pissing me off is there's this one asshole in the Discord that constantly spams every fucking channel, and he's constantly saying, just tax everything, just tax everything. He has this stupid convoluted picture with a weird system and diagram. Not only does it not make sense, it doesn't work. Right? Because this idiot just thinks if you just do a 20% tax, it'll fix everything. But this fucking idiot just doesn't know basic math, right? I told him if a whale sells for $1 million, you take 20% as a tax, you have 200 grand. Now he has 800 grand. You use 200 grand to buy back 200 grand worth of meta, right? You still have $600,000 left over of damage from the whale. It's like so stupid. Right? And the guy still, I think he's finally given up because I haven't seen that stupid retard talk about that shit anymore. So, and then also other people with a completely different point of view were bringing up other valid points about why the tax system is stupid. So when you have completely different people with completely different points of view all saying the same thing, then the idea is fucking retarded. All right? So that's and I've constantly said in Discord, I will absolutely oppose any tax system because no one else does a tax system. Time doesn't do a tax system. Ohm doesn't do a tax system, and they're way better than us. So you're better off just lowering the APY, controlling the bond rates, and then actually improving the Treasury for real. Like taxes are just stupid. It's so stupid. It was just so, and that's the thing. Like it's so frustrating seeing so many stupid ideas being floated around Discord. So like what I actually do is if I see like one or two or especially three stupid ideas by the same person, I just block them on Discord because you can't curse them out. Because the mods want us to be nice, so alright, fine. But like it's like, I just don't want their stupidity to affect me. Because obviously I have to work on the bonds, and I also have been thinking about the Treasury. So we'll talk about the Treasury in just a second. LOL, that is why I block on Discord. Yeah, I know. LOL, jumped on the front line of the meta fight 07. Yeah, I know. Only because I put in pretty much all of my effing money, right, except my dog Shiba bags, into Metaverse Pro. So I'm literally ride or die with this shit. Right? So, but again, as long as the developers do not give up, because now I know pretty much for a fact that they are real. They're real people, because when we told him to fix the bonds, he immediately fixed it like 5-10 minutes later, right? So that means he has access to the back end, and he knows how to just change the numbers around. So yeah, I mean shit. Even J Protocol is still going, even though they're kind of like in much worse shape than us. So I'm so glad I didn't invest in that, because the reason I said this before, but in case anyone's new, which is a lot actually, the reason why I did not. By the way, I would also appreciate if all you guys also kept spreading my link around so other people know to come in. That way it'll reduce the FUD in the Discord, so I can actually read, hopefully, intelligent comments, right? And it's not and it's not filled with all these people who are like, why is everything dying? Oh, why is the API? It's just like, and then people just watch my video. Like, oh, okay, that's what happened. I'm in J too. Yeah, I'm actually somewhat tempted to get into J, just like a couple $100, but how much are they even paying right now? Because I know they completely destroy their APY as well. Yeah, it's the same as us. Yeah, it's slightly higher. It's like 66K. The problem is the price on Jade is still too low. Yeah, see, they did not fix their bond problem. Look, see, we fixed our bond problem. Jade did not. See, this you can see why the price. Yeah, this is a perfect example. This is what's going to happen to Meta if we didn't fix the problem. The Jade price keeps crashing, but the bond yields are going up too high relative to the price drop. That's not supposed to happen. These bond price is supposed to be like negative, like 2%. When the price of your DAO is crashing, you need to basically shut off bonds, which basically means you got to put a negative yield on it. So that the only choice that anyone has, including a whale, is to buy the stupid coin. And obviously when you buy the stupid coin, the price has to go up. Are you sure about Jade? Well, I mean, I'm looking at this, and I'm not gonna, like, I mean, now that I'm looking at this, yeah, I wouldn't even put a couple $100 in there. It's like they did not fix the problem. They're trying to fix the problem, but I had a good amount in there. Oh boy. Well, I feel sorry for you, but I mean, again, you're just gonna have to, because the other problem is their community is also apparently very toxic, so that just makes it even worse. And I knew that because their pinned tweet is just them cursing people out. It's okay if I curse, but that's because, you know, that's my thing. But I would never behave like this on like the official whatever. It's gotta be like clean and like business and professional like. Okay, so 2 days ago they were taking applications, so I haven't seen anything yesterday and today. But again, it's the holidays, so I would kind of worry if I don't see a tweet tomorrow or Tuesday, which is a full work day. So I don't know. We'll have to see. The Treasury. But here's the weird thing. Their Treasury apparently is really good. So there really should not be any reason for them to abandon the project. All right. So yeah, but that's why Jade's going down right now, because they're not fixing the bond problem. It's like the bonds are, you know, Jade bonds have to be readjusted. All good, risk management, all, yeah, no kidding. I don't know, but again, as long as they don't give up, you'll eventually get your money back. Because all these Rebase DAOs are basically like Pancake Swap, except a little riskier, well, a lot riskier and a lot more rewarding. So that's why I'm still willing to tolerate it. It also occurred to me that this current index stuff and the wrapped meta doesn't actually matter. Because the reason why this index is going up is because this is going up, the circulating supply. It's the exact same thing. So I don't think I'm actually going to be in the Diamond Hand Club too, because basically you only get like 2% rewards and then a 5% rewards after literally 60 days. And it's like, you know, in my particular case, I need my income, right? Because I have bills to pay, and also I need $30,000 to $50,000 in my bank account so I can move out of New York and buy my house in Florida. Oh, it's just so rough. I swear to you, one positive think, and I am leaving Jade. Well, like I said, I mean, if you already have a loss in Jade, I mean, unless you're only taking like a 10-20% loss, you're probably stuck in Jade. So you're just going to have to just maybe go in their Discord and then just try to say nice things or tell them to watch my video, right? And then try to get the developer of Jade to like, well, A, chill out. And then number two, fix the bond problem. Because what's killing Jade right now is the bonds. They've already took care of the high APY at 66,000, so I think that's okay. But they have to deal with the bonds, because right now Jade's in an infinite negative death loop, right? So if I had $1 million, I would immediately like buy I wouldn't even buy a Jade BUSD liquidity pool. I would just literally just straight up load up $1 million of the Binance coin, buy a Jade bond right now. And then I'm getting some yield every day, or however a bond interval goes. Also, why does it say I can buy this much Jade? And then I don't know what the debt ratio here is. And then after 5 days, I'm immediately dumping everything for the arbitrage, right? And then I just rinse and repeat again, right? So, I mean, that's really what you have to do. Okay, all right, we're seeing a little bit of extra buying action, so that's good. 1 minute, 2 minute, 4 minutes. Yeah, I'd love to see some green. But again, this is looking okay. I'm seeing hammers forming. Obviously, the ideal would be green hammers instead of red hammers. But I'll take a red hammer, right? We just need stability. But yeah, I mean, what you could do is just figure out how much Jade you were making every 24 hours or every 12 hours. So let's say you printed like 10 Jade. Just pull out 5 Jade and just convert that into Binance Coin or Binance Dollar. Just start pulling profits every day, all right? And then just wait and see. So that way you're still compounding, but you're still getting a little bit back in return. And then when everything blows over, you know, you can decide what you want to do. You just, you know, buy more Jade, try to buy the bottom if it's not going to go bankrupt. Or if it does go belly up, at least you pulled something out before the project completely died. So there's really no way you can tell. I have faith in Meta compared to Jade at this point. Yeah, Meta, yeah, I definitely chose the right one because I could easily tell that, first of all, Meta had a bigger team. They had better organization. They had much more, like, the systems for Meta looked a lot better than Jade, because at least when you go to the Discord on Meta, they have like a bunch of shit set up, right? That tells me already that they know systems and logistics, all right? Because this is something I'm actually very good with, at least with logistics. So, you know, if you want to get, because this is a pretty complicated thing to run all this stuff. It looks simple, but underpinning all of this is all the underlying systems, the code, the organization, right? You have mods here and there, right? They're like, these are the pieces I was putting together. And I was like, okay, Meta has all this shit. Jade kind of has a shitty looking website, and the admin is kind of like cursing too much on his Twitter for the official account. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go with Meta, right? So, yeah. Also, I was kind of turned off by the really crazy high APY because, you know, I was like, yeah, this is going to create a lot of hyperinflation. So I'm like, nah, you know, I'll just go with the safer bet. Because at the time, Meta only had the 3.3 single staking pool and was paying 500,000 APY. So to me, I was like, well, I'm already making a lot of money, so I'd rather have safety. And thank God I did, because that's why I'm in a much better position now than if compared to Jade, where, you know, it used to be it was $660 at the time. Now it's worth $25. What do you think would be going through my mind right now? Yeah, the admin has to calm down. Yeah, he just sounds like a mess. He's probably angry at his mom and dad too, so that's why he's acting like an emotional wreck. So that's why anger is really dangerous. It really does screw up everything in your life. You really have no idea. It screws up your health. It screws up your mental faculties. And if you're dealing with something like this with money and projects and people, you're gonna screw that up too. It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm not kidding, by the way. You do need to forgive mom and dad. I get that from, because a lot of you are new. I get it from this guy. Alright, he is a Christian pastor that's different from everyone else. So his name is Jesse Lee Pearson, and he's a black guy here. He's actually having, he already had church. So, you know, like he's, you know, basically, if you want to stop being an emotional wreck, especially if you're a woman, but this really applies to men, but it really applies to everyone, you listen to this guy, and then, you know, over time, you'll do what I did. Because I forgave my mom and dad, all right? It was really scary because that's just how Satan rolls, and then once I did it, you know, everything started changing. So I just hope that this isn't going to be you know, a disaster for me. So, but that's part of the process, right? I have to have faith in God and then just let him take care of everything. And I concentrate on what I need to do today, right? I not think ahead, not plan ahead too far, if actually at all, and just concentrate on what I have to do today, right? Because today I had to take care of a family errand thing, which is why I can't do a video tomorrow. I had to go buy spinach. I had to eat a little bit. I had to lift weights. I still have to do one more set of lifting weights, right? The like barbells over there. I had to inflate my inflatable mattress because I can't sleep in my bedroom, right? Which is over there. Can't see it because of the camera. Actually, I got to fix that over. Right? Because the radiator is very loud. So every 3 a.m. I wake up when I don't want to, and it's killing my sleeping schedule. So I'm going to try to sleep out here on the floor with the inflatable mattress, kind of close the door so it reduces the noise of the stupid radiator, and then hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep. I want to clean my apartment, right? Because there's a lot of dust, so I want to do that, and I got to do this video. So, yeah. So there's really a lot of stuff you got to do. You got to take it one day at a time. And to be honest, it's so much easier, man. It's like I used to plan ahead. That's why I'm so good at logistics, but it has a massive downside. You just go crazy, man. It's like, I'm getting too old for this. I look young, but I'm about to push 40. All right, I'm pushing 40 very soon. I'll leave it at that because I don't get my exact age out. So all right. So with that, I covered some spirituality. More power to you, man. Yeah, thanks. I mean, I have to. And then also, I'm now losing, weight. So, because I actually have health problems. So, and it's directly because I'm overweight. I don't look overweight, but that's because my body fat's all around my stomach, and it's tightly packed in. So it's extremely dangerous to me because it's actually squishing my internal vital organs, and it's causing like all sorts of health problems. So the faster I lose my weight, the faster I drop my blood pressure and all that other stuff. So that's doing well. All right. So we haven't formed a treasury team yet because the next thing we have to fix, and this will probably be a little harder because I think Holy is just completely focused on Diamond Hand Club 2. And to be honest, I mean, they now know that they can't do crazy high APY. So I personally will probably not be in the next Diamond Hand Club 2 because I have to wait 30 days to get some money out. But because I'm constantly pulling money out, it's like, my wrapped staked meta will always go down over time, even though my staked meta goes up. So it's like, what's the point? And I'm only gonna get 2% after 30 days, and then on day 60, I might get an additional 3%. Because it says 5%, but the problem is that they're not. It's just an initial proposal, and the text is not clear. Is it additive or off the base amount? I mean, it's off the base. I don't know. We'll just worry about it later when it comes out. But all I know is it just doesn't look that great. But other people can do it, and then they'll get a little extra money. So, but I mean, maybe for you guys it'll be different because maybe you're not actually pulling out money every day or every week because I need the money, right, to pay my bills and get out of New York City. So it makes sense for me. All right, so the next thing we have to work on, because we don't have a treasury team yet, but I've already been doing the research. Basically, in order to make the project finally go to the moon, right, like Time and Ohm, they already have Time and Ohm, according to Nilo, said that they already have dedicated bond policy teams and a dedicated treasury team, right? So they like figure shit out, and then once they figure it out, the best ideas, they tell the devs what to do, and then the devs implement it. So basically, I don't know too much about Redacted Cartel. That's a DAO not too many people talk about, but apparently they're very powerful. They already have like a couple $1 billion at the B in total value deposit or whatever. And then I looked at Frax, Avalanche, and Time Wonderland and whatever, and especially, of course, Olympus DAO. So let me show you what they're doing. Because this is always my favorite go-to site, right? Because obviously Olympus DAO has proven, this is better basically than a benchmark. So we don't have to reinvent the wheel. All we have to do is just copy what Olympus DAO did. And then after that, we have a strong baseline to work with, and then you can experiment afterwards. If you screw up, go back to the baseline, right? Olympus DAO. Oh, it doesn't work. I mean, it does work because we tried something new. Now we're actually going to be making a little more money, right? And that's just how it goes. So if you look at this, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again for all the new people. If you look at the treasury assets, you got DAI stablecoin, you have Frax, you have Ethereum, you have Sushi Swap. That's actually pretty hard for me to say. And then of course you have LUSD, like whatever that happened, whatever stablecoin that is. So these are all in the Ethereum blockchain. So we can't just simply straight up copy, Olympus, unfortunately. But you'll notice that there's 3 coins that are basically free floating. All right. If you look at what we have, we only have 1 coin that's free floating, and that's just Binance coin, right? Which is for Olympus's analog is the Ethereum coin. All right. So I'm thinking we need to add more assets to the treasury. So I'm thinking Pancake Swap, because that's the tried and true stable speculative asset, right? They're obviously legit. They've been around a long time. They're like really big. So it's like basically we basically need to fill the treasury with blue chip stocks, all right, aka blue chip cryptocurrencies. But we're on the Binance Smart Chain, so we have to find. So it's even harder because there's not a lot, right? So Pancake Swap, and it's at the bottom, so whatever. and they already have an automated auto compound pool. So the pancake swap will constantly just keep generating more and more pancake swap over time. So even the price on pancake swap goes down, we don't care, right? All we care about is how many pancakes did it create in 24 hours, right? To keep it simple. Oh, it minted 100 pancakes. Great, just sell 50, right? And you keep the other 50 for compounding, and over time, it'll be like 51, 51, then 52, 52, and that's how you do it, right? Because that's how they're doing it in Ohm. That's how they're doing it in Time Wonderland. That's why the value of these coins are like freaking ridiculous. Uh, we're gonna need Pancake Swap, and I've invested in this coin before called Mobox, right? And you go over my previous streams, you'll see that I used to invest in it like 6 months ago. So they're ranked number. It's basically this site. They're basically another one of those play to earn NFT. Oh my god. Wow, they completely overhauled their entire website. Yeah, so they do NFTs. They're a real play to earn game. They got this now because I didn't know how many players were playing. I just knew it was a shit ton. Right? Their site looks very nice. Right? Wow, this is really effing pro. Holy crap. Right? And then you can buy like items in the game that'll make you more Mobox, right? And then let me see. Yeah, it's called Momo Farmer, right? All right. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. They obviously update the website. It looks really nice. So basically, it's just like their version of Pancake Swap. So I'm going to connect my dummy MetaMask here. Okay, view account. Fuck. It's been a while since I've been here. I'm trying to remember. So they have different ways that you can farm from free Mobox, right? Mining or whatever. It's a nice little game. Home. Yeah, okay. So basically, in this case, we will have to buy Mobox BNB, combine it as a liquidity pool token, and then you just get an average of, 143% APY. But this is a very safe, I consider this a very safe coin because it was at $6, right? And then during everything crashing, this thing went down to like $4. Oops. Oh, actually, that's easier. You can see Mobox is $6.06. So it's already back to where it was, where it's supposed to be. So so that's why I'm going to suggest. I'm obviously going to keep looking for more coins, but again, we're looking for high quality coins. Mobox CMC. Let's see. I think they're ranked 236, but very stable. They make a lot of money. Yep, BEP20 Binance Smart Chain. Yeah, they're currently worth $6.1 billion with a B. Very stable. And then for some reason, it just crashed 13 cents. But that's because CMC is like completely screwy. In fact, yeah, so whatever. So the idea is we want blue chip or something very close to it that the Treasury code can just automatically stake and auto compound. So that's how we keep building up the Treasury. And of course, we'll keep adding, more stable coins, and stuff like that. But again, this treasury stuff is not my forte, all right? But I can learn quickly, and Nilo, again, is like the smart guy, but I don't know. He said he's just involved in a lot of DAOs, and he says he knows what works and what doesn't. So that's why I'm just deferring to him eventually. So, yeah, and that's all you have to do, all right? And then we'll have a treasury that just goes up forever, right? Because, we're not going to buy Pancake Swap. We're going to sell a bond, right? That in which people buy the Pancake Swap for us, and then we'll give them a small discount on Meta to give us the Pancake Swap. Then we get the free Pancake Swap, and then we, put it immediately. The code will immediately put it into the like in Pancake Swap's case, Pancake.finance, the auto compound pool, and then if we get the Mobox Binance liquidity token, we'll dump that in the Momo farmer and get automatic income from that. And of course, we take 25%, 30%, 50%, whatever, right? It seems like Holy enjoys the 25 to 40%, right? And then you compound the rest. So with your 25 to 40% of daily profit taken from the treasury, you can just do whatever you want with it. So maybe buy a Meta, and then give it to everyone or burn it or whatever you want to do. So that's it. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything. I really want to eat something, but I'm actually fasting, so I'm supposed to lose weight. Yeah, so I don't see any questions, so pretty much we're just gonna have to keep holding out. For now, the worst seems over. We're obviously gonna keep watching everything, and then hopefully, starting tonight or tomorrow, we'll see if the buyers come back, right? Or worst case scenario, we'll get more dumping. But again, I mean, the amount of dumping, I mean, everyone has already basically got out. The only people left are like these asshole whales that are trying to like screw up the price of, you know, Metaverse Pro so that you keep, you know, fucking up the project. But I mean, just look at this. The red line on the MACD is already -12 or -17, and this blue line here is like -48. It's so oversold. I don't even need to bring up the RSI because we know it's going to be like way beyond, you know, negative whatever. Also, it's not a very helpful indicator. The MACD is much more useful, which is why Greg Manarino uses it on his site over here, right? And yeah, we don't have an update on the Manarino index because obviously all the markets are closed, you know, because it's a Sunday. So let's see. I went over bonds. I went over what happened with the price. I went over the Treasury. I went over spirituality so people could stop panicking. Yeah, and then that's basically it. So I'm just compounding. I'm still compounding, but I kind of want to start just, you know, not compound and just keep pulling out money. Problem is I'm not getting anywhere near what I was getting when I first came into this project. So, excuse me. So I don't know, but I do have to start, you know, start pulling out some profit because I'm gonna be paying like $6,000 on January 10th, right, for my credit card bill. The money's already in my bank account, but the thing is I need to refill my bank account because obviously I'm gonna be paying, you know, bills every month. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what the effect of Diamond Hands Club 2 is because I don't know when that's coming out. I mean, Holy's not left the Discord, so I guess because everyone kept annoying him. So, well, you know, when they come back, I mean, if they come back, which they should, because they haven't given up so far, right? So they may just want like a day off or whatever. You know, we'll see, because like I said in the Discord, I think Diamond Hands Club 2 will maybe pump it a little bit, but not really that much. Right, but it's not going to be a negative. It's not going to be a negative. So, yeah. All right. So anyway, I'm not going to do a video tomorrow, and I mean, there's nothing I can predict with cryptocurrencies for this week, because I'm going to need data from tomorrow. But I'm not going to be doing a video tomorrow, so because I got to do my errand thing with the family. But for the most part, as long I know that the stock markets will probably go up unless, you know, everyone decides all of a sudden Omicron is actually a threat again. It's like threat again, not a threat. It is a threat. It's like people can't make up their minds. And then either crypto markets will go way straight up or they'll go straight down, right? Because if stock markets are skyrocketing, a lot of times Bitcoin and crypto goes down because the whales, the rich institutions and big banks, they dump all their crypto to go buy stocks. And then when stocks go down, funny enough, crypto also goes down, but sometimes it goes way up because money is flowing from stocks to crypto, which is why I look very much at this 24-hour volume. And then by then, hopefully CoinGecko will fix the stupid chart. Great, my throat's dry. Hopefully CoinGecko will fix the stupid chart for Metaverse Pro so we can get some free traffic. Because believe it or not, the Discord's been growing very rapidly. It's now up to like, well, actually, what is it up to now? 32,900. Oh, okay, so it hasn't changed yet. Okay. All right, so Metaverse Pro CoinGecko. Because CoinGecko is, according to Terror, and remember, I used to run cryptocurrency projects myself. So yeah, CoinGecko does operate faster than CoinMarketCap. Okay, so they know it's a Rebase token. Market cap, trade volume, volume per market cap. Okay. Perfect. They actually fixed the problem. Yeah, this is actually correct. This data is matching what DeFi says. Oh, there you go. I mean, there's proof right here. Now, it's not tracking all the trade volume because there's different markets like Metaverse, Binance Dollar, Metaverse, Binance Coin, and then the other stable coins in the Metaverse Pro. But yeah, this actually looks correct. Do they have the supply by any chance? I mean, they have to have the supply because they're correctly calculating the market cap. Oh, because it was up here. I mean, the only thing I know about Coin Market Cap is their site is so much more poorly designed. Okay, I can't stand this. Too bright. It's very poorly designed compared to Coin Market Cap. But on the other hand, CoinGecko does actually work. So, all right. So this thing is actually ranked number 632. All right, perfect. At least we're getting somewhere. Let's see. J Protocol. Omega Lol. Ranked number 899. Total supply, circulating supply, total value locked. Okay, so they even updated J Protocol correctly as well. Yeah, so we are already way ahead of J Protocol. They're down 12.4, we're down 10.9. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we're just gonna have to just keep. Actually. Yeah. See, here's the thing. When I click top Binance Smart Chain coins, I get a bunch of coins that I don't think is on the Binance Smart Chain. Because when I click Cosmos, they are on the... Yeah, they have two tags, Cosmos Ecosystem and Binance Smart Chain. So they're like a token on Binance, I think. Where's the MetaMask for this? I might have to actually, let me see. Because Atom and Cosmos is very good. So actually, yeah, we may have found another coin. We could just do, actually, I don't know how accurate this is. What was I clicking before? I don't know, maybe we could actually use this chart. Because I thought Polygon was on... Oh, that's right. Polygon is on both Ethereum and Binance and another chain. Chainlink is on... Yeah, see, here's the thing. Chainlink is in a Cardano or Geonosis chain. Wait, show all. Okay, so Chainlink is literally on every single system, including Binance Smart Chain. Yeah, like I don't know if we could hold this coin. Yeah, because I know Chainlink specifically wants to be compatible with everyone. Here's Uniswap, right? So they're the same thing. They're like in a bunch of like a million different other places, including Binance, but they're also on Polygon. I don't know. I would have to bring this up, and then Nilo and Holy are better. Well, Holy definitely is better at technicals because I'm okay at coding, but I'm not able to do something like this, so I wouldn't understand any of this shit. But yeah, we could hold Cosmos. That's a pretty stable blue chip, crypto, right? We could add that to the treasury. Yeah, we'll take Cosmos. I'll take Cosmos. That's a very solid coin. Yeah, and there's like all these transactions doing whatever the hell it is they're doing. Chainlink, $1,000 soy. Or EO. Oh, end of year. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. None of these clowns are going to the moon by the end of this week. But I will accept, coins going up, More plates. No dates. Yeah. But yeah, if we could also get Uniswap, that would be good. Of course, I already suggested Pancake Swap, so we'll take that. I don't like BitTorrent because I don't like Justin Sun and Tron, right? TRX. But maybe we could. Sushi Swap would be good. Because if Ohm is holding it, then I definitely want to hold it too. Phantom is also Phantom is its own blockchain though. But this thing says it's a Binance Smart Chain. See, I don't know. I don't know. Can we just straight up? I mean, if I just straight up bought Phantom on my MetaMask with Binance Smart Chain, can I just dump it somewhere where I can earn money, or do I have to go on a separate, protocol? I don't know. But yeah, but Polygon is good too, right? This is 19.3 billion market cap, so that's a safe coin. We could do Chainlink. I personally do not like Chainlink because it never goes up when everyone else goes up, and I don't know why. Because even though that's not supposed to happen because it looks solid. We'll definitely take Cosmos. We could try Phantom if we can accept it. Maybe we could do BitTorrent. And then this thing says Frax is on Binance Smart Chain. I don't know about that. I mean, it's on Avalanche blockchain, it's on Polygon, and I don't know what this Moon River shit is. But we could get Frax. I don't know anything about Frax. It's just that I know Frax is a very important coin. It's also very low in market cap. But yeah, we could fucking take Frax. I mean, who gives a shit now, right? It says 1 inch is also another Binance coin, but it's a little low, so I don't know. And of course, there's my pick Mobox because I know about it. Yeah, it's pretty low compared to all the other market caps, but obviously you've seen the Mobox site. Like everything is solid. They got a really good team. So, and NFT play to earn games is going to be huge. It is huge, and it'll only get bigger, I should say. So, yeah. So once things settle down, the Holy and the dev team, catch up because there's like obviously like fires going off all over the place. Then we can finally work on the Treasury, and then once we implement the new Treasury, right, then thank God, hopefully we can finally maybe see $150, $200 meta at the minimum, and then we'll never be down here again. Harmony is also a good coin. I just don't know anything about it. I mean, shit, if that happens to be on the Binance Smart Chain, yeah, we're gonna throw in Harmony, right? Of course, the caveat is all the new bonds that we add, they all have to follow the same rule, right? They cannot have crazy high bond yields. So, and the cool part is when we have so many of these big projects, eventually Metaverse Pro will be able to pull from the Frax community, the Harmony community, assuming of course we could add these, the Pancake Swap community. So all their Twitters with their hundreds of billions with a B views can give us free marketing. And then we help them because obviously we're buying up their fucking coins, which is what they want. So everybody wins. That's why this DAO stuff, like as soon as I saw it that at the beginning of this month, I knew that this shit was the future. You just have to find the one that can execute properly. So obviously I planted my flag on Metaverse Pro, so I'm literally all in on this, right? So, But yeah, I mean I know what I'm doing. Some of you, those of you who are new, if you don't already know, you just watch some of my videos, you'll know that I know what I'm talking about because I've been doing this a long time, investing 20, 21 years. I've been in Bitcoin since 2011, right? And cryptocurrencies for that matter. So, bring all that experience to here and then hopefully, we'll, I mean, so far it's done pretty well. I just hope that this will not be my big mistake where I lose everything and then I got to go get the vaccine and then go work, right? In New York City because you have to have a vaccine in order to work, which is going to be over my effing dead body. So, yeah. All right, I think that's it. 54 minutes. So unless I see any more questions, I'm going to go. And actually, I do want to look at this. Yeah, the feed and greeter index is not too bad. It went from 45 to 37. So that's the weekend, so whatever. So yeah, so things are looking very, very solid. So we just got to fix this shit. Right, with the Treasury and all the other stuff, and then blah 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 blah, and then over time there'll be enough Metaverse Pro token coins minted that we don't have to worry. Though it'll take a lot more money for the whales to crash the price, so it'll stabilize over time. Right, because right now we're mimicking exactly Olympus DAO, because this is Olympus DAO. So, and we have the benefit of their history. So they bottomed out. How many days are in April? 30. So 30. They bottomed out after 53, 54 days. We are basically at day 33, 34 out of 53 or 64. So we're halfway. We're somewhere around here basically. We're like here. But I don't think we're suffering as bad, maybe. But you know, we don't have a treasury fix because right now the treasury is basically on life support. It's not doing anything crazy, but it's not really gaining that much money either because the bonds are basically guttered, and the buyback mechanism is turned off. You know, Holy has not turned it back on yet because obviously he knows what he's doing. So. Yep, alright. So do me a favor, guys. Spam this video. Well, not spam it, but, you know, spread it around the Metaverse Pro Discord for me on my behalf, right? Just have people, and then tell Kama to pin in this. Eggy Streams, Pharaoh Phoenix. Oh, did you have to change your name from Pharaoh Million? I don't think there's no terms of service violations with that name. Well, yeah, hey man, what's up? I'm actually about to end the video, so. Anima, thanks. Hey, what's up? So, yeah. Well, actually, I'll also post in the Discord as well, and then I'll just tag Kama to, you know, tag it or whatever. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go. So, again, as long as the developers don't lose hope and morale, which so far they haven't seemed to have lost, they're just, you know, and then, you know, things will get better. So you're just going to have to wait. Just compound or compound a little bit, withdraw some money, and then just compound and wait. I mean, that's all you can do. Right? This is a long-term project, like everyone's, like, the developers have said. So, you know, you're going to be in here forever, right? And yeah, it's totally worth it because obviously, look at what happened with freaking Olympus DAO, right? I mean, they started off rough, and now they're on top of the world. I mean, this is just so insane. And chances are I'm going to be on the Treasury team too whenever that gets formed. You know, I'm basically going to be trying to manage $2.6 billion worth of whatever is here. Or, well, actually, no. I'm going to be managing $714 million worth of Treasury along with everybody else. And obviously, I know a lot about central banking because, you know, I constantly criticize it. So it's exactly like the same thing. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. All right, no problems. Have a good day. Yeah. All right, so thanks for watching. Spread. I'll post to the Discord when I'm done with this, and then you guys just get Kama to tag it, and then whatever, and then blah, blah, blah. And, of course, spread my video around everywhere else. You know, subscribe to the YouTube if you're new. That actually helps me a lot because the more people that watch it, like it, and share and subscribe, the higher up I am on the Google search results, and then the more that people will see it. And the more that people see it, then the more that people will watch this and go, oh, so that's what's happening with Metaverse. Okay, so I won't go crazy in the Discord, because that actually does matter. All right, because the more people that FUD, the more pain that we're going to endure when we really should not be. All right? So, but I can't do it on my own. That's why I need you guys. What's the Discord? No, that's the Reddit. Okay, I just copied the link from the Metaverse Pro thingy. So this is the Discord for Metaverse Pro? Yeah. Wow, how did they get a custom URL? Oh, maybe you get a custom URL if you pay Discord, like the premium fee that they ask for. Oh, that's actually kind of nice, a nice perk, actually. More dumper F words. Price went down 20 cents. All right, so I mean, basically the buyers. I mean, there's some buyers for today, but again, look at this. Trade volume is so low, 2 million, barely 2 million. All right, we're gonna have to wait till late tonight or tomorrow. Oh yeah, it's 4:35 p.m. So Asia's not even awake yet. Like Japan is still sleeping, but they'll be awake in like 30 to 90 minutes. So. I really should not buy food, but I think I'm going to go to my pizzeria and just get like a sausage roll and some garlic knots. But man, that's going to increase my, I don't know, I'll think of something. All right, I'm going to go for real. So, all right, I will see you not tomorrow because I'm going to take tomorrow off, right? Because I got to do all that crap. Yeah, so I'll see you guys on Tuesday after the market's closed, so like around 4 p.m. Eastern New York City time. So anyway, thanks for watching, and well, hopefully we're not gonna get killed on Metaverse Pro. I better hope that doesn't happen because I'm gonna be in so much trouble. All right, but no, I think we'll be fine. We just have to get like buy another gallon of Vaseline, and then I think what comes after that, right? Because we're gonna need a lot of Vaseline because we gotta take the pain. All right, thanks for watching. See you all on Tuesday. Thanks, and spread my stuff around. All right, thanks.